So next up, we have with us today, Huasun Energy's Director of Pre-Sales, Technical and Product Support, Tracy Hong. Tracy is going to talk about Huasun's high-efficiency heterojunction technologies for multiple applications. Welcome to TaiyangNews, Tracy. The floor is yours.
Thanks, and I will share my screen. Okay, so thanks, and I'm Tracy from Huasun Energy. And this is actually a great pleasure to have this opportunity to do this presentation. And thanks, TaiyangNews. Today, my topic is about the high efficiency heterojunction technology for the multi-scenario applications from Huasun. So first, please allow me to introduce Huasun briefly. In case some of you are not familiar with us, and Huasun was founded in 2020. Huasun is specialized actually in the development and application of actual high efficiency N-type heterojunction solar technology, as well as the large-scale manufacturing. And we are focusing actually on the R&D and mass production of integrated HJT technology, including wafer, cell, and module, so to have the better quality control to provide the best HJT module product to our customers. So regarding our team, Huasun has gathered over 200 talents in the HJT field, including 4 industrial scientists, 4 leading talents in the HJT field, and over 70 doctors and masters, so that our team has the best understanding and the most passionate, not only on the R&D side, but also on the manufacturing side. Until now, actually, Huasun has owned 5.1 gigawatt capacity for heterojunction cell and module respectively. And regarding the mass production level, our cell efficiency, mass production cell efficiency has reached over 25.3% on average. And the module efficiency on mass production line has been up to 23.5%. So we will say that actually now Huasun has been the company which has the most capacity of HJT technology. We are the pioneer of HJT mass production. And not only that, to maintain the top enterprise in the high efficiency heterojunction solar industry, based on the already confirmed construction plan, Huasun will reach over 20 gigawatt HJT capacity by end of this year and over 40 gigawatt capacity by 2025, together with our 4 plants in China. Until now, we have already shipped over 1.5 gigawatt cumulative modules to over 30 countries globally, which includes the world's largest heterojunction utility solar projects at present in Bulgaria, and the project volume is 350 megawatt. So this project is actually already in the running stage, and thanks to our HJT module products, good performance and power generation performance, Huasun has already signed another 1.5 gigawatt contract with this customer in account. Apart from that, the modules has been shipped to various scenarios like floating and mounting project, and also some large-scale CNI projects. and the residential projects mainly in Europe as well. So thanks to all these projects shipped and financed, Huasun in this Q1, Huasun has been ranked as the Bloomberg Tier 1. Actually, we are the youngest company in the Tier 1 list because we have been founded for almost 3 years. And we are also the first company fully relying on the heterojunction projects to be listed in Tier 1. It indicates our recognition for brand credibility and bankability. In the same quarter this year, Huasun module product has been reinsured by the third-party Era Re, which is one of the oldest reinsurance institution in the world. By reinsured by third party, it means that our HJT module product will have the better product quantitative insurance to our customers. The second part I will introduce Huasun's HJT technology advantage. Let's start with the heterojunction technology itself. So heterojunction technology is based on the N-type wafer and with the amorphous silicon or microcrystalline silicon thin film on both front side and back side of the N-type wafer. With this kind of cell structure, heterojunction cell will combine the advantages of crystalline silicon and thin film technologies, so that it can have the excellent light absorption and better passivation effects. And we will say that HJT cell efficiency is superior to PERC and also TOPCon as well, thanks to this kind of cell structure. Meanwhile, this natural bifacial symmetric structure will also make the HJT cell has the highest level beneficiality. So what about the cell efficiency and module power output level on our mass production line? If we look at the latest heterojunction structure, which is already optimized in Huasun, we name it HJT 3.0 generation. And the cell efficiency has reached the 25.5%. Accordingly, the module power output will be reaching up to 600 watt. This is based on the 182, 144 cells format, which is already the mainstream industrial module format. And if we look at the G12 module, the highest module output in the mass production line has already reached 720 watt. This is actually the power beam we can achieve or say we can ship right now. And the champion module power output is already reaching 730, which is already certified by TUV third party. And this is about the high efficiency advantages. And the HJT cell structure itself has the inherent higher power generation advantages. Let's say it will contribute to these 4 points, including the superior temperature coefficient low to 0.26. Because of this kind of low temperature coefficient, it means that the module could have less power loss in the very hot climates. And based on the N-type wafer, the excellent weak light performance will be achieved so that module can have the better power generation ability in the weak light condition. And this is actually based on the front side of the module's power generation. And meanwhile, on the module backside, we will also see the higher higher energy yield on the module backside because of the highest level module bifaciality up to around 97%. And last but not least point is that the less degradation means that HJT module will has the lowest level of PID and LID because the HJT cell structure based on N-type wafer and the transparent conductive oxide layer. So the actual PID and LID degradation on the module level is much limited. And based on all these four advantages, so we will say that the HJT module has the higher power generation capability. And not only that, our Huasun company also can develop the good or say the best module encapsulation design specifically for heterojunction cell structure. Because we all know that the heterojunction cell structure is sensitive to UV light and also the moisture environment. So Huasun has developed the UV conversion film, which is the good solution for the HJT cell sensitivity to the UV light. Also, we applied the double glass with the PIB sealing on the module edge. So that the HJT module can has the better moisture proofing performance. And thanks to this kind of module encapsulation design, our module has already passed the PBE or PQP strict test and also awarded as the PBE top performer. And by the way, the sample is actually selected randomly on our mass production line, which means all these strict test results shows our common module mass production level. And not only the PBE test, internally and externally, we also have done the 3 times IEC standard test, including DH, TC, and UV. All these 3 times IEC test results shows the much limited power degradation. Based on this reliability test results, we are confident to provide the customers 15 years product warranty and 30 years performance warranty with 1% first year degradation and 0.375% degradation annually. We also have some actual test sites data to show the low degradation and the high generation. In China, there are 5 test sites under different climates to monitoring, continuously monitoring our modules actual test performance. So for example, let's look at the test project in Hainan province, which we cooperate with the third party China CTC. We will see that all of the HJT module samples first year degradation is less than 1% after the project 1 year running. And regarding the energy yield generation, the HJT module will have around 6.9% increase compared with the PERC modules. And we can see that actually in the last August, the energy yield generation increase is already exceeding 8%, which means that the lower module temperature coefficient is the main factor to help increase HJT module energy yield generation capability. The last but not least HJT technology advantage is the lower carbon footprint. We will say that HJT cell production process is only 4 steps and much less, which has much less steps compared with the PERC or TOPCon or other N-type cell technology. And the whole cell manufacturing process temperature is around 200 degrees. So let's look at the carbon footprint value based on the already introduced 130 micrometer wafer thickness. the carbon footprint is already lower than 400 gram. And if we see the future, after the 90 micrometer wafer thickness to be introduced next year, the carbon footprint will be lower to 300 gram, which is much lower than actually other cell technologies. This is not only because of the low process temperature and the simplified process for HJT cell manufacturing, but also the high efficiency takes the big role, let's say, because of the high efficiency will further lower down the carbon footprint level per unit. The third party is about our HJT, Huasun HJT module applied in the multi-scenario applications. So first, let's look at the mainstream applications, including the residential rooftops, commercial and C&I rooftops, and the utilities. So we have actually G10 108 cells format for residential rooftop with 3 different module appearance. And the module power output is up to 450 watts. And we also have the G10 larger format recommended for C&I rooftop. The module power output is up to 600. And finally, the G12 132 cell format is focusing on the utility projects, and the module power output is up to 720 watt. We will say that actually all these 3 module types is the mainstream industrial module format, but based on the same format and combined with HJT cell technology, the module will have the highest level power output and efficiency. So contributing to it, if we look at the residential and the C&I rooftop, the project installation capacity will have up to 9% increase compared with the same format per TOPCon module with the, let's say, same module quantity in the one residential or C&I project. And if we look at the utility, the higher module efficiency and power will also having the higher project profit advantages. Because of the higher module efficiency and power output, the system costs, including racking, land area, and also the module installation cost, will have a considerable decrease. So finally, we will see that, let's say, based on 100 megawatt level utility project, the BOS cost will have around a 3% decrease, and combined with the higher energy yield generation advantage, the LCOE will have for around 4% decrease, and accordingly the project profit or say IRR will have the corresponding increase. After the 3 mainstream applications, let's focusing on the other say promising application scenarios. So first, let's look at the offshore solar project. And right now, actually, we will have to see the conflict between the land area and the more and more utility solar project request volume. So to solve this kind of conflicting, the offshore solar project will be more and more interesting based on the customer side, also the project side. Based on this situation, Huasun has already developed the new product specifically for the offshore solar project. And we also applies the HJT technology with the cutting-edge power output over 720, and also the cutting-edge module efficiency over 23%. So that following the HJT cell technology advantage, we can have the high efficiency and also the lower carbon footprint, as I just previously mentioned. Meanwhile, specifically focusing on the offshore solar project environment, Huasun has developed the corresponding encapsulation design on module level to ensure the strong reliability, including the double layer coating glass and the mounting coating frame, IP68 connector with the protect cap, also the super multi-bus bar. All this module encapsulation design can help our HJT module to withstand the high ammonia and water moisture environment under the marine project. So based on the good encapsulation design, our module has passed IEC salt mist level 8, which is the most harsh level test. And also we received the first certificate of module reliability under marine environment from Bureau Veritas. And regarding the mechanical load capacity, the module has passed the dynamic mechanical load strict test, which withstand the 12,000 cycles, and the power degradation loss has been limited in the very small value. So apart from the strong reliability, our HJT module specifically for offshore solar project can bring the offshore project a better financial profit. We will say that there will be around 7% BOS decrease if using the HJT offshore solar module. We all know that the marine solar project installation is more difficult than the conventional utility project. So actually the much less module quantity, or say the transparent times and unpacking times, also the second transparent times decrease, will have to considerable labor costs up to 6%. And meanwhile, the foundation and marine area will have around 10% lower and 8% decrease. That's why we will say that the better financial advantage, or say financial profit, will be achieved if we using the high power output and the efficiency HJT module under the marine environment project. And the second special say scenario application is for vertical installation, especially the agriculture and solar projects. For this kind of installation, Huasun also developed specifically the highest bifaciality module. And thanks to the higher bifaciality of HJT cell technology itself, and together with the optimized module design, we can have up to like 97% of the module bifaciality. So to maximize the project energy generation under this kind of vertical installation. Based on the simulation, we can see that under this kind of vertical installation, the project energy generation will have two peaks during one day, not like only one peak of the conventional module installation under the optimum tilt angle. So that actually during the whole day, the project energy generation yield will say reach the same level compared with the conventional installation. This is actually the best advantages if using the high bifaciality HJT module under the vertical installation. And meanwhile, the less land area and also the less dust and solar covering are also the advantage, so that the project maintaining cost will have the considerable saving. So Huasun is actually taking the HJT technology as the core. So we have the very clear efficiency roadmap based on HJT cell technology, not only based on the HJT technology itself, but also see the HJT cell as a platform. So to combine with like copper plating and back contact technology, so to reach over 26% cell efficiency next year. And by 2025, if we look at the tandem cell, let's say the combination of HJT and the perovskite structure, the average cell efficiency on our mass production line will reach over 28% by 2025, so that we can achieve the module power output over 800 watts based on the current mainstream G12 module type. So we are aiming to actually building a zero carbon world, so that Huasun will continue focusing on HJT technologies, so to develop the strong capability of HJT technology with higher efficiency and performance, and so that all of us can have the better solar energy. Thanks.
Thanks, Tracy. That was a really nice presentation. I do have some questions to ask, but unfortunately, we are running a little behind schedule. So if you have time, it would be really great if you could please stay back and probably answer some questions in the chat room. There may be many.
Okay.
It would be really nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.